07 citizens. Welcome to ArcCorp Area 18. This video will give you an overview on where to find what. It is one of my favorite cities, it's one of my favorite planets, and with the two moons of Lyria and Vala, I'm most likely home around here. It's usually always where I build up my reputation the first and where I do most of the missions. Every now and then it can be challenging to find actually the airport. You see this big center tower. This is always a good measuring point. When you don't know where it is, fly to this tower and then look around in all directions and you'll find it. It's the big flat area. In the night it's particularly difficult at some layers and way easier in other layers, because you just can ping with your tab and scan the area, and then you will see a big area, and then you will see a big flagged space with a couple of purple lights in it, which you see right ahead appear right now. That's actually the Ryker Memorial Airport, which we are approaching right now. All the details on how to fly and what's needed around that I've given in a other video about very basic flight instructions, which are good for a starter. Advanced flight instructions as well, the whole introduction of the MFDs come later. But if you need to get along and get around with the HUD that we're having, because it's quite a lot of information in that HUD and it's good and relevant information in the HUD, there is as well a video around this for you to find. But now let's just enjoy the ride and land in Area 18.
Complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Of course, you want to refuel your ship, hit F1, mobiGlass opens, then you go to refueling and repair and restock. You press those buttons and you get out again with F1. In case you are, this is bugged, there's a couple of reasons why it's sometimes not working. First, it might be that you're not standing properly on your landing pad, the wrong direction, so you make sure that you'll actually see the name of the hangar in front of your ship, and then you sit into the right direction. The other thing might be a little bit out and away from actually the landing field. That's another reason why it might be bugged. Alright, and then we go towards the lobby using the elevator, Ryker Memorial Spaceport, and here we are going. Check your surrounding, look at the beauty of these places. They're very created in a big detail. Asop terminal, store your ship. I keep on assuming you know most of that stuff, that's why I'm not gonna speak in particular to it. And if not, there are, I made other videos for this. Okay, this is the main situation of Ryker Memorial. Here is actually where the Defense Con and the Expedition Week was, and yeah, the banners are still hanging. First interesting thing here is here you can rent ships at the Traveler. This is a good place if you want to test out things before you want to put in money. You can actually go them for very reasonable prices. You can buy a ship, rent a ship for 1, 7 or 30 days, or 1, 3, 7 and 30 days. And you see it's like for this Aurora when it's a starter ship. You don't want to rent that, but it's 2,000 for a day, so that's a really good price. Then you walk through all these places as you want to go to the tram. This is just a nice spot to go to, but it leads nowhere. So just follow the lines and follow the signs, look in all the corners, take your time to explore this place. I've been here hundreds of thousands of times already. Tram on the right goes to the Bevig Exposition Center, and the one on the left straight to ArcCorp Plaza. It's always written on top of these stations. You see how long it takes till it departs, and you better stand in and wait till you go and you enjoying the ride. As I said, these cities are made in great detail and great beauty. Meanwhile, you can as well actually fly through quite a part of the city and even land on some of the buildings and have a look around there. It's really, yeah, it's something to do and something to try out. I recommend it. Play around, because this game is really a lot more than just a money grind. Yes, you need money to play it. Yes, you need to find a way how you want to do it, but there is as well just so many things to do and simply here to enjoy. And as a sim enthusiast as I am, it is really something you just can do and play around in this world that is offered, this canvas that is offered to us to do things. You see how similar it looks to The Fifth Element, if you remember that movie from a long time ago with Bruce Willis. Yeah, we have some lags here. That's usually I don't have that. I was not sure what actually happened at this point, but every now and then it's possible. Yeah, most of these advertisements you actually see are stores that actually exist in game, like the Astro Armada or Store It All or Dumpers, or this is Waytech. The big thing here, she carries a quantum drive, I assume, most likely the JL7686. Very good series for different chips, very powerful quantum drives. I can highly recommend actually. Okay, so we arrived. And let's go on straight to ArcCorp Plaza. As you come here, there is the two places coming together. On the other hand, here is the going to the Spaceport. As always, it's written there. It's written towards Spaceport or the Bevig Expedition Center. And here, this is a map, and this map is actually accurate. So if you find something, use it. You will get there, okay? Good. So main stairs up into ArcCorp Plaza. Always something to greet. There's our alien hippie freaks out there that keep on waiting till they're taken away to another planet or wherever they want to get by the aliens. And what you as well find here is all these little side spots you can walk through and see what's in the very end of it. I'm not going to walk all of them. I don't want to spoil everything for you. Have a look and try it out, just to see what you got here. And there is a lot more. Okay. One specific thing I want to show, that's why we go actually into another little side train, but first we go to the TDT, the Trade Development Division. It took me years to remember that name actually. It's written up here in very big letters, so everybody can remember that it's actually there. Here you can buy and sell commodities. This is relevant for your traders. These are the trading ports. I'm not going to explain them in detail. We just have a short look, because trading is surely and for sure a whole own video. So you can choose your ship that actually has something on it. I don't have, but you see the capacity. The Drake Cutlass Red has only 12, so it's not a trading ship at all. So you could sell what is in demand, you could sell what is not in demand, and so there's a lot to do around this trade kiosks. And here you see as well what all the things they actually sell. Okay, but again, this is not a trading video. There are other videos already done for that. I like to trade, but it's not my main profession in the game, so until I have more expertise on it, I'm not gonna speak to it. As you might realize, hello my dear freaks, as you might realize, I really try to do quality videos that I have insight and experience with it. So this is a place I would like you to memorize, because back here you find Twitch. Twitch is not a weird streaming portal. Twitch is a person. She's gorgeous. And yeah, well, if you like to do drug deals and stuff and like to be on the other end of the law, then this is the place to go. She has a nice quest line. I'm not gonna spoil what it is all about, but if you get an appointment for her, well, meet her. Who knows what else you get from her aside of a good talk. Have fun. Okie dokie. So let's get on. yeah, check out these little places here. Okay, any kind of administrative things to do, they are here. ArcCorp Area18 admin. Yeah, basically and most relevantly, the Covalex drop-offs are here. So if you do delivery missions here, they say bring it to ArcCorp Area18, bring it here. This store, well, that's for the few. The few know, and you don't know, maybe you find out. But this store, that's an interesting one. Okay, elevators, not in use yet. More to commodity trading posts. These you find those in every admin. Where there is no TDD, you find those everywhere. Yeah, check out the prices and see what you got. Okay, now we have a couple of roads back to the other areas of Area 18. Well, that was a weird sentence. Okay, who cares? I don't. And here at first on the right hand side you find our ammo store and armor store and Cubby blast. That's really a blast of a store. You get really good stuff for a good price and it's really worth going. Either you pick it right off the shelf if you just know what you want to have, or you use the usual kiosk as well. I'm not gonna in detail explain it because that's very self-explanatory. You can sell stuff that you actually have in the inventory here. In the CTR, it's in every city the same, and then you can do buying, and every shop sells different stuff. So some things are everywhere, some things not. So if you want to have specific stuff, it's kind of a thing to do. You can as well put in words in here, and then you see ORC, very good medium armor, and then you can see all the different colors they actually have. So it can be as colorful or as straight or as whatever you want in here. Personal items, yeah, bring your tractor beams. Don't forget that. Weapons, suppressors is really a thing to recommend. With the grenades, well, pay attention. Sometimes it looks like they don't go off and you think they're the dump grenades. They're not. They just explode later when you stand right on top of it. Have a drink. Make sure you're good hydrated and have enough nutrition. It's important. It is as well as a survival game. Okay, I'm already starting way too much details. I just want to show you Area 18. But yeah, there is a lot and I'm really excited about this game. I just really like it. Alright, yeah, you need to take off the helmet before you drink and make sure you put it on again. Otherwise, well, little oxygen on the moon without the helmet. Casaba is a clothing store that's mainly for in-station and places with atmosphere that you can wear it. Yeah, let's go on. This is the hotel. Here you come out after you respawned. Astro Armada, the next place to go. Need a ship. Some ships you can buy here. There are different stores, and there are 4 stores in the 4 main cities to buy ships. Each of them sells a different ship. Not all ships are everywhere available, okay? Because many ships are connected to the companies that actually hold the planets. Yeah, self-explanatory. I'm not going to get into that. That you can figure out by yourself, or there are definitely guides that show you through, but it's really self-explanatory. Main problem, bringing us money. Okay, now next thing to go here is Dumper's Depot. Dumper's Depot is as well all over the system wide, and you find good stuff. It's a lot of components you can find there for ships, for mining, for the lot. Just go in there and have a look. It's fun places to go. They usually look like shady. Yeah, same kiosks, same systems. Look around what you got. Every now and then you can watch some cool stuff going on in these places. So it's really worth a watch and the details. And as well here you got stuff right on the shelf where you can buy it right off the shelf. Just do that if you know what you're doing, okay? You don't want to buy full stops, standard stuff when you actually could have really good things. Sometimes these guys are quite talkative. This one isn't. Yeah, ArcCorp Area18 Dumpers Depot. Let's get out. 2 roads back up to Armada, or you can go right here below. Get a hot dog. I can really recommend the vegan ones. They are amazing. Of course, there are meaty ones as well. Whatever you need. So the food court over here, more food, different food, noodles, burritos, the lot. Okay, that's the place where we before came down as we came back from the admin and the other things. So just to give you a bit of a overview and orientation, and now let's look into it. I'm not going into each little alley here because yeah, I don't want to spoil everything. I know already spoil a bit if you are new to the game. And on the other hand, it's good. You will find a couple of things in here very easily, and this actually helps. Good, back on the main plaza, here is the Empire. This is the medical building. How medical building in details work, I made a video on that explaining all the medical tools, design, the drugs, what is needed to do what, when to put it in, where, and where to buy it. So this is the pharmacy, this is the login when you want to have a patient, when you need treatment, then you go up the elevators, and of course there's always the Olympus where you actually can place your respawn point as well. This is explained in detail in my medical guide, a detailed instruction. I can recommend it if you're interested in the medical play. So we're going back to Ryker's Memorial. This is another tram ride. So this is something as well to consider. It depends how much you... Oh, when you meet another player, well, greet them. Greet them. Why can't I greet them? Oh, I got something in my hand. So you need to take the stuff out of your hand so you can greet up. Obviously, you don't want to smash a bottle in your hand when you do the 07. Tada, 07. He's not doing anything. So again, back to the topic. If you just joined and you are have set a main residence in one of the major cities, I will make videos for the other 3 as well. I recommend to stay then, make your main spawn point, which means drop your imprint in a medical station above the station in one of the space stations, not in the main city, because if you die or respawn, you always need to drive the tram and walk all this a long way. Of course, in the beginning this is really an adventure and so much fun, but after at some point it's like, yeah, it's always a far way to walk. So it depends on you what you would like. I really can recommend it. Yeah, here we are again, back in the tram. Yeah, and most of these little... Oh yeah, Centermass just in front of us. Centermass is another component store. You find them, I think, in New Babbage. I think, yeah, Centermass is New Babbage. So it's a microtech company. Great stuff to buy there. A lot of things, many things together. So Centermass store in New Babbage has the lot. Okay, let's fly back. Let's look at all these little links. There's Astro Armada. I don't know what a Stagmats is. There's all these different things. Yeah, just enjoy the ride. And as we go back to work the Asops, that's where we can retrieve our ships. I forgot to tell you one thing as we get in. These little boxes are here if you have a fine. And until crime stats 2, you can just pay it back here. It's rather expensive having crime stats. but then you don't need to go to jail. You don't get shot at until you have crimestat 3. With crimestat 3, your armistice privileges will be revoked and you get shot down. And then you go to Clasher and you will work off your ass to get a free citizen again. Yeah, so this is a walk through ArcCorp and finding all the different things. And I'm having issues to set up the camera here. Should I cut it out or not? Nah, let's have issues every now and then. I like to do good informative videos, not always it's perfect. If this was helpful, please like and subscribe, and I see you in the next video. 07 Citizen.